the trophy.
We won.
Viva la evolution.
Got a little worried for a second there.
You did all right, kid, for a zeptogram.
Hey, I'll take it. What about you? How's my nah girl holding up?
Did I hear a name pun?
Whoops. Sorry about that, Nagi. Glad you didn't get hurt, though.
How could she get hurt when she was just watching from the sidelines? Does she even know how to fight?
A girl plus her pin equals X. The question is, what site does X represent?
Lord Tomonami in Dreamy 3D.
What?
What?
Huh. Maybe now's not the time for a proper numerical analysis. Farewell, fractals.
Poppy flows like a devilishly handsome gust of wind.
So those guys called you a pin pincher.
Hey, yeah! How about it, Nagi? Think you could show us your collection?
So you might rob me of my prized
What?
possessions?
No, we won't. Pinky promise.
Can I take him at his word?
Fred's a lot of things, but he's not a thief.
Very well. Then feast your eyes upon my arsenal. I've got this exclusive pin only obtainable at ES Live, along with all 25 sound pins from the Blu-ray box sets, the comic adaptation, and this not-for-sale pin I won in the contest. And here are a few I made myself. After collecting them for so long, I just had to create my own.
It's just a bunch of merch!
Oh, wow! I've never seen so many pins in one place. You're so amazing, Nagi.
And on that note, I think we're gonna bounce.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold your horses there, partner! I thought the plan was to add her to the team.
Did you see her?
Dude, did you see all those pins?
Yeah, what about them?
They're just plain old pieces of plastic. They're
That's
worthless.
not her fault. We're the ones who had the wrong idea.
But if that's all she's got, do you really think she'll be of any use to us?
Well, what have we got to lose by at least giving her a shot? Mr. Minami said she can use psychs, just like us.
But do we really need more people? We've done fine so far.
If Mr. Minami were here, he'd say something like, "We need to bigify our numbers because math, kid!"
Still doesn't mean we should team up with every person we meet.
What bliss. Long has it been since I had someone with whom I could actually converse.
What do you mean?
Ever since yesterday, every person on the street passed straight through me. Until those reapers accosted me, that is. Then I began hearing thoughts not my own. I traced them to their sources, entered their minds, and got ejected.
Hold up. You can go inside people's minds? That's amazing, isn't it, Rin Dude?
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. Oh, today's results are in. Looks like the Pure Hearts picked up points for taking down the target, while the Ruin Bringers maintained their lead. And we earned next to nothing.
But not actually nothing. Plus, it's all part of our strategy. I mean, how are we supposed to beat the other
What
teams if
strategy,
they all
dude?
outnumber us?
Okay, fair.
That's my guy! Nagi, I've got a favor to ask.
You needn't bother.
And
Those who dwell in the darkness are ill fit to befriend those who live in the light. Defying his teachings will do me little good.
Right, gotcha. So anyway, just hear me out.
I'm listening, but I wish to reiterate the fundamental incompatibility underscoring this interaction.
Cool, sure, whatever you say. So, would you, my good friend Nagi, be willing to join our team?
Perhaps you didn't hear me?
Oh, I did, loud and clear. And so did Rendo. He was listening super hard because he really wants you on board, right?
Sure.
This team of which you speak, do you mean one operating within the framework of this so-called game?
Yep, it's just us, so we're looking for some new blood. Aren't we, Rin Dude?
I mean, I guess.
Just tell her that Minamoto
This
is on the
changes
team and she will
things.
be willing to do everything.
Master Rindo hath shown us great favor by endowing us with the Pin of Legend. We are indebted, and shall gladly risk life and limb to repay him. Should he require aid, we must needs oblige. But more importantly, we must needs seize the chance to gaze upon him again. We accept
Told
the
you
young
guys.
master's offer.
Technically speaking, I think I was the one who made the offer. But hey, looks like we found ourselves a new teammate, buddy! Nasty Nagi and the Wicked Twisters are gonna dominate! Woohoo!
Yeah, I sure hope so. Especially since now we're stuck with her. I mean, we barely know her. Was letting her join the right decision?
Well,
Those birds. Probably nothing.
oh, they were probably something done. So the third has joined the ranks. It won't be long until another follows suit. If fortune's predictions anything to go by. But you ain't had much luck verifying that, have ya? No, I will try again tomorrow. Just curious, seeing as none of them are quite like him. He could be the fourth? Frankly, I don't think about him at all. Not anymore. That's our fearless leader. Always got a zigger at the ready. I got my eye on another disc anyway. One by one, their pieces take their place on the grid. The game's about to get interesting. What are they talking? Hey, chapter end.
So, we made it to day 4.
Yep, we sure did.
Indeed. Wait, what?
Did you not get the memo? You see, the Reapers game goes for 7 days, full week, and today marks day 4. Did you miss that big broadcast the other day?
I didn't. Nor did I ask you for an explanation.
Ouch, that was frosty.
So how much do you know about the game?
Very little. I met a so-called Reaper, who gave a rather extensive exegesis. At which point my cognitive powers began to fail me.
Relatable.
'Twas not my only
Mood.
misfortune either. There I was, menu researched, order decided, shop location bookmarked. I'd even vowed to retire to my dorm early lest I inadvertently oversleep.
Dorm?
Like college dorm?
Is there any other kind?
Nope, not that I'm aware of.
She's older than us?
Based upon your reactions just now, I presume you two to be younger than I?
Yeah, pretty sure.
As I suspected. But let that not encumber our interactions. For I am little more than a Lilliputian lover of Alestra. A wretched reverer of his radiance, Lord Tomonami.
From your pins?
One and the same. A most astute observation, Lord Rindo.
Doesn't he?
Look exactly like Minamimoto?
I see you too have noticed the striking similarities between them. What I wouldn't give to bask in his sublimity once more.
I mean, I guess he's a pretty cool guy.
Speaking of, when might his lordship be returning?
Hopefully sooner rather than later. I know Kanan thinks we can use the help, but is this girl really gonna do much for us? The only game she seems to care about is the one on her phone. This sucks. I mean, I doubt she'll drag us down into last place, but I don't want to think about what'll happen to us if she does.
You already on
Looks
the
like we
last
got a message.
place.
Yo!
Hi there.
What's going on, Wicked Twisters?
You're that guy!
I got a name, you know. Don't you remember?
No, we do. Hard to forget after you shouted it in our ears.
Oh, I like your sense of humor, bro. I like it so much,
Bruh.
I'm gonna let you discs play a little game with me.
And what exactly would that game entail?
It's easy. I give you a mission, you complete it. See? Easy. And if you really impress me, then I'll give you some of our points free of charge.
Just like that?
Why not? Your frontier discs. You got nothing but potential. Oh, and that goes for you too, little girl, bro.
Much obliged.
I want to see what sort of move you'll make with a little incentive.
Okay, but how big of an incentive are we talking here?
Oh, sounds like you're ready to play. Now, I've got to make sure our team stays on top. So I'll set some points aside for us. The rest are yours for the taking. What do you say? That ought to at least keep you out of last place for this week, huh?
What do you think,
For
Rin dude?
this
And let me remind you that you discs are in dead last. Think about it. The week's already half over, and right now you're getting swept. But with a little help from the Ruin Bringers, who knows? You might even manage to gain a tempo or two and shoot to the top.
Long way to go.
No venture, no gains, bro.
Sure, but who says you can just give us points like that?
Us. One of the privileges me and the gang get for winning the last game.
You get to do whatever you want?
To the victor goes the spoils, including the right to rewrite the rules.
So, you're basically saying we don't have a choice here.
I ain't saying it, just strongly implying it. So what'll it be?
I don't know. It sounds fishy, but what do you think?
I mean, if it'll give us a leg up.
Bada boom! So, I've got this buddy, the OG, upstanding guy, the OG of all trades. Thing is, he's developed a bit of a noise problem, so I need you to erase him for him.
And how are we supposed to do that?
That ain't my disc to flip, bro. Look for his little helper on Center Street. Take a scan around the board and see what you come up with. Well, your move, White!
Runebringer trash, fresh from the heap.
Hey, Mamina man! We were just
Look
talking
at
about
her!
you.
Oh my god, Nagi.
So apparently Suzukichi has a different game for us to play. He said it'll earn us a lot of points, so...
Are these zeptograms the ones that'll finally bring you out of hiding? Guess I'll just have to wait and see.
I gotta be looking for Ryuji's little helper, but who the heck is Ryuji? Should I know? I haven't the faintest idea myself. I mean, he's a friend of Suzuki's, you know that much. Which means we're looking for the help of a friend of some guy we kinda know. And now I have a headache. I guess it is a little hard to follow.
Indeed.
The cost of characters is expanding too rapidly to say a brace. Guess we'll have to do some digging if we want to know who's who. Well, at least we're meeting lots of people now. Ryuji is supposed to be a Ryuji of all trades, right? They say that like it means something. Like, maybe he's some sort of a handyman? And I'm dying to meet this guy. Well, that makes one of us. Wow. I don't think they're much weirder. Like, the characters in the first one were already really weird. Use Yellow or one use this web to follow the connections you've established and read up on the people you met. Foster relationships with the people you met in Shibuya to earn friendship points, then use those points to unlock rewards. Rewards include useful items as well as powerful skills that will help you in and out of combat. If you find yourself low on FP, try strengthening your bond with the folks you know. Okay.
Gotta focus.
Wrong button.
What to do?
Okay, all the help. We have this. Not level up yet. This. So. I wanted to. Where can I see that? Right.
Let me think this through.
Where was it?
What to do?
The... They're doing something for us? I'm not. I do. Cool. Oh, thank you. Oh, that sounds good, Joe. Sure. Let's get an easy option, just to be sure. Something definitely feels off about him. Let's see what's on his mind. Man, I've had it up to here with Ryuji. I know I should just turn off my brain and do whatever he asks, but this is ridiculous. What are these puzzles even for? And why do I have to be the one to set them up? Plus, it wouldn't kill him to show a little appreciation every once in a while. I just think about it is pissing me off. That diatribe left a little room for doubt. I am certain. Geez, bit of a downer, isn't he? Like, lighten up, dude. It's only a job. I think it's gonna take a little more than chill out. Fear about him indicates some evil as I work with him. What? I've entered the minds of many others, including some similar to this individual. Nothing sinister resides inside. Something? Sinister? It is not dissimilar to the noise. Hang on. Could that be the noise problem Tsuchichi was talking about? Oh dang, maybe. But is that something we can help with? Considering what Nagi did in my mind yesterday, and the fact that she can hold her own against the noise. What if we had Nagi use her powers? If she got into his mind, maybe she can erase the noise that's taken root. Intriguing. And I will be doing this alone. But if you sync up first, you know, you might. Her fucking face is killing me every time. Balance the equations of your bodies and minds, and your power will increase exponentially. Lord Tomonami, your points of view might even converge. Which means what? That you Zeptograms have the chance to create a multiplicative function. Otherwise, you're stuck playing with those third-rate Reapers. Who knows what that would entail. Now there's a variable I'd love to solve for. I don't know how to make a multiple funk tone or whatever, so maybe we should just get back to the mission? I don't know. I guess we can try syncing up, was it? Hey Nagi, how do you get into people's minds? Well, I first perform an initial observation of my intended target. So you scan them, and then a portal into their mind appears before me. I've never had that happen. At which point, I simply let myself in. Almost sounds like breaking and entering. What if we both scan at the same time? I wonder if that counts as syncing up. Oh, I get it. Actually, not really. But it sounds promising. That side, I must warn you. People's minds are not a pleasant place to be. Yeah. And having someone barge into your brain isn't great either. Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Dive on in there, my nuggy girl. Dive? Like jumping into a pool. A big brain pool. Right. Just like that. Nuggy can enter people's minds and peer into their thoughts and exercise the noise that haunts them. Press the X button near a possessed person to dive inside their mind. Depending on your performance, you can earn multiple rewards, so long as your difficulty is set to normal or higher.
Let's have a look.
What an awful affliction.
Leave them be.
Onward I dive!
A recommended level? I don't know. Are we level 9?
I guess I could go around or two.
We are. Okay, good. Drop rate 3 times?
Victory is all but assured.
Oh my god. Okay. Why the hell am I stuck putting up stickers all over town? Oh wait.
Take out the trash. So careful. Hang in there, father. Nice trick. Time to take out the trash. Thanks for the assist.
Oh my god, I'm nearly dying. Never mind, we're not. Holy hell, we're nearly dying. I didn't even notice.
I fear for our survival.
Oh fuck. How do I get HP back? Can I use items? No.
Time to take out the trash. Nice trick. Fly.
Okay. I don't know what happened in the very first fight though.
Lend us your strength. Your
Oh my
radiance.
fucking god, are we done now? Makes me wish I had a job I was proud of, you know? Well, then get another job! And don't torture me.
So careless.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. You try this again and try not to completely get erased in the first battle, huh? How about that?
Gotta focus.
Shall I proceed then?
Yeah.
The intrusion!
Let's do this again, please.
I suppose combat is inevitable.
Okay, we got this.
What is attacking me? I don't even know.
So careless.
Mustn't falter.
Something is taking so much of my HP. Hi there, Luna Chris. Thank you so much for follow.
I fear for our survival.
Is it too late to back out?
I love you lots and lots and lots.
There we go. It has just such. I don't know why it takes so long for TP. Did you see that? That just took so much of my HP. What the fucking hell?
Just doing my job.
So careless.
That one attack just took a third of my life. The fuck? What the fuck?
What to do?